World War III update. Iran Medes versus America, Babylon the Great. I want to give all the honor, glory, and praise to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWACHAA, QADASH. Double honors to my elders at Great Millstone, taught me the truth. Single honors to the elect. Peace and blessings to the 1/3 and to the confusion that faces in the four corners of the earth. Shalom. Understand that we are in World War III. Indeed. Matthew chapter 24, verse 3 and verse 6 through 8. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, this is talking about the Messiah, whom the world ignorantly called Jesus, whose name is YAHAWASHI. The disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming, and of the end of the world? Remember, 2 Ezra 6 and 7 through 9 speaks about Esau being the end of the world and Jacob being the beginning of the follower. And we know who Esau is today. All right? Called himself Caucasians. Verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in divers places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. So the nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. That's what you see happening right now, what's transpiring right now. All right. Russia, like damn near blitzkrieg, like Ukraine, with like over 100 something plus 122 something missiles, and like that's the most they've ever done in one day since they had this over 2.5 year war, 3-year war, however you want to look at it, right? With Ukraine doesn't have any aid like that anymore for the United States, because now they're pushing all their aid towards Israel, who's bombarding Gaza, that has the world in disarray. And so many nations are getting involved. Syria was getting bombed too. Syria had, I think there was some drones that was brought down by United States. And in the Red Sea, Iran been beefing with the United States as well, which is also known as the Mystery Whore Babylon. America is also known as the Mystery Whore Babylon. You still got Kim Jong-un saying, hurry up and fast track the preparations of war with America, right? You still got China that's economically going to war with America, because America doesn't want to get any chips from them, if I'm not mistaken. There's so many aspects of war that's going on. It doesn't always have to be bloodshed and munitions, sanctions, and economic wealth. It's also formats of war. All right. But anyhow, getting back to this article, Iran's supreme leader leads funeral prayers for senior guards advisor. Now pay attention. You gotta understand who the Medes are as well. Remember, the Medes took down the Persians, and then you had the Medo-Persian Empire. Then after that, the Medo-Persian Empire was taken down by the Greeks, known as Alexander the Greek. All right, who came from Macedonia, whose father was Philip. In order for you to know the mystery, which is the Bible, you must know the history. All right, which is secular. Okay, so knowing who the Medes are, they also goes back to the Persians. Also goes back to Iran. Iran changed their name from Persia, I think late 1920s, early 1930s, right? And they're known as Iran today. But prior to that, they were also known as Persia for centuries. Okay? This is give you a little aspect of why I put the Medes in there, because this is going to correlate with the Bible. This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 17 through 19. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces. It's parabolic talk. They don't use bow and arrows to fight in the war today. They use automatic weapons, rocket-propelled grenades, surface-to-air anti-missile systems, SAT-rams, you name it, right? And ICBMs, intercontinental ballistic missiles, which means that a nation can send one missile from a continent, there are 7 continents, to another continent. North America, South America, Africa, Europe, Asia, Australia, and what's the last one? Antarctica. Those are continents. Okay? Continuing. Isaiah 13 and 18. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. It's just talking about what's going to come to America. You're going to have so many nations that's going to bombard America. Also, in my community tab, I posted a picture or a photo of how I think it was France, Germany, Italy said that they wasn't going to partake in a prosperity guardian drill with America, and that made America look so feeble. How's the hammer of the whole earth? You're losing your power. Even your allies are not willing to partake in your mischievous behaviors. Understand? This goes back to Revelation 17 chapter when it says, the beast shall hate the whore. The whore is America, the mystery whore Babylon that's riding upon the beast, which goes back to the EU and NATO. America is like the unsanctioned, I don't even know if unvoted is non-voted leader of NATO and EU. But they're getting fed up. Right? So going back to Iran, Isaiah 13 and 19. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms. Well, you're losing your glory now. The beauty of the Chaldees, excellency, shall be as when God, the Most High Yahawah, overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. When the Lord overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah, what did he rain upon Sodom and Gomorrah? Fire and brimstone. America can go out the same way with fire. It tells you in 2 Peter, the 3rd chapter, it says the earth was reserved for war. This time it's reserved for fire. Now, how shall that fire come about? Thermonuclear warheads. Alright? And it's spoken of right here in this article, in this piece. Pay attention to this. This is the same article. Quote, our revenge for the martyrdom of Saeed Razi will be nothing less than the removal. I'm reading this verbatim. This is in the article, YouTube. Don't tag me with a strike. The removal of the Zionist regime, unquote, Salami, or however you pronounce it, said in a televised funeral speech, adding that he had defended the Muslim nation for almost 33 years. So there was a well-known military, high-ranking military personnel that pretty much was died or murdered by America. And they said for over 3 decades, this man defended that nation. And they're talking about removing the Zionist regime. Pay attention. Pay attention. I'm hopeful that soon, God permitting, Yahawah is the one that ruleth in the kingdom of men, but we'll let you have that. And remember, I did upload another article where a man said that Allah was going to take down Israel or something, and as soon as he said that, he literally gave up the ghost on live television. And let you know, man, that Yahawah Baal Shem Yahawashi is the true power. But I leave it alone. I digress. Let go. I am hopeful that soon, God permitting, the great and honorable Palestinian fighters will wipe out the geographical and political name of this evil and fake regime. The world is pulling your card. They know who you are not. I remember it was a video I had uploaded. It was probably like a minute and some change long. Very attractive Middle Eastern woman standing there, looked like it was with her son, a very young boy, adolescent child. And she was like, "You people in America, yada, yada, yada. I don't want to say too much because I want to get struck." She said that you are the children of Jacob. Come back. We need you. And she's literally saying. So, and this woman looked like she's not a politician. She's doesn't look like anyone of quote unquote importance to the world. But for her, that woman to know that, just a regular, attractive Middle Eastern woman that can speak English very well, to say that we are who she know who we are, says a lot about them talking about a political name of this evil and FAKE regime. You got to go back to, you got to know the history, you got to know the history. The Balfour Declaration. They were put there. Yeah? They were put there. The Lord said in Isaiah 14, he was going to put, Shalakia. The Lord said he was going to put Israel back in their land. That's thinking. Anyhow, continuing, it says, mourners chanting, I'm reading verbatim, quote, death to America, death to Israel, unquote. That's what's spoken of inside this article. And how's that going to happen, though? Remember, it spoke about how they were going to overthrow Babylon the Great America the same way the Lord overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. And how was that? With fire. This is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 45 through 46. Therefore he, the counsel of Yahawah, we are the counsel, through his spirit, that he have taken against Babylon, America, and his purposes that he hath proposed against the land of the Chaldeans. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make the habitation desolate with them. What's the least of the flock? I don't know. Maybe that regime that they were speaking of in the article. The people over there in our land, the Holy Land, all right, occupying the city of David, also known as Jerusalem, YAHAWASHI. I mean, I'm just saying, So, continuing, verse 46. At the noise of the taking of Babylon, the earth is moved, and the cry is heard among the nations. The earth is moved. Remember in Isaiah 23? It said the earth shall reel. I'm sorry, is it Isaiah 24? The earth shall reel to and fro. Yeah? The earth shall reel to and fro, meaning it shall move. What's going to make it move? Something catastrophic. A very malevolent power, force, reckoning. Thermonuclear warheads. That's what it means when they say the article said death to America. The article said death to Israel. But it's biblical prophecy. 2 Edom 16, verse 13 through 16. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. This is a parable, people, pay attention. This is what Ezra saw. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. The bow is the silos. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp. Those are the missiles. And shall not miss. Coordinations. When they begin to be shot into the ends of the world, the beginning is when the missile ICBM goes into orbit. It gets its latitude and longitude from the satellite. Behold, the plagues are sent. The missiles. Go read Zechariah the 14th chapter. Verse. I think it's verse. Start at 11. All right. Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. What does it mean? That means Ezra saw an ICBM being shot out of the earth into orbit, then come back down. That's what that second Ezra, the 16th chapter in the Apocrypha. All right, the 14th verse is literally talking about an ICBM being shot into the sky and coming back to the earth. Verse 15, the fire is kindled, and shall not be put out, till it consume the foundation of the earth. He saw fire on the earth, like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward. Even so the plague that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again. How do you know this is a parable? You can't shoot no damn arrow from Australia all the way to China. Talk about a missile. They had to use terminology that they were familiar with back then, because they weren't such thing as missiles back then. Yeah. That's why in Revelation they also refer to the missiles as horses. And it said that they had sharp teeth because they saw the pain that it put on people upon detonation, man. Right? That's the fearfulness of the Lord is coming to the world. But we have nothing to fear, the elect. This is all biblical prophecy. It's supposed to happen. Be not afraid. This is just the beginning of sorrows. But those who fear the Lord, we have nothing to fear. And I'm going to close out with this. Sirach or Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, chapter 34, verse 13 through 16. The spirit of those that fear the Lord shall live, for their hope is in him that saveth them. The world has no idea what the Lord is going to bring to them. Whoso feareth the Lord should not fear nor be afraid, for he is his hope. Yes, YAHAWASHI, that's our hope, y'all. Blessed is the soul of him that feareth the Lord. To whom doth he look? And who is his strength? Who gonna save us? Who's our strength? Yahweh is our rock, that our feet shall not stumble upon a rock. Remember, YAHAWASHI also give the angels charge over us. You know what I mean? Back in the day, growing up. Hey, listen here, you the oldest, you in charge. The Lord told the angels, you're in charge of my elect, my beloved elect. And the angels love doing the will of the Lord. Keep that in mind, right? Keep that in mind. Verse 16, for the eyes of the Lord are upon them that love him. If you love me, keep my commandments. He is their mighty protection and strong stay, a defense from heat and a cover from the sun at noon, a preservation from stumbling, and an help from falling. So we have nothing to fear. YAHAWASHI is near. They're here. They're with us, within us. All right? So with that being said, pray use edifying faith, stay in the spirit, don't fear it, just endure it. Ask for forgiveness, pray without ceasing, stay humble, remain diligent. Call my Allah, Shalom.